G'day guys and welcome back to another episode. Today a bit different. We are going to show you around the mock and also introduce ourselves a bit. My name is Lucas.
And I'm Jess.
And yeah, together we bought a 1983 Mercedes Unimog, and that has been always a dream of mine. A couple of months back I met Jess and then I told her about my idea of buying the Unimog, and then she was just saying, like, what are we waiting for? So
Let's do it.
And let's do it, yeah. So, and we just kind of, I thought like, all right, cool, fuck yeah, let's do it. Why not? Yeah, we made a little research and we planned around a little bit and like looked around on the auction and stuff, and we finally picked one up. And it was the second attempt.
Yeah.
The first one didn't quite work out. Wasn't in our budget anymore. But yeah, it was. They went like for like $35,000, and that was definitely out of budget. So, and yeah, the second time, like a month later, we went to the auction again, and we found that one here. We're just sitting in it right now, and yeah, we kind of got a bargain, you know, so it was quite cheap for what they usually go. Yeah, and we just wanted to show you around today, and also maybe later on we're gonna change the rear bushes. We're not too sure about that yet because it's quite late already, but we are trying to take you guys with us. And also, what in this video we wanted to show you what the actual plan is with the mock and what are we going to do, and also what are we planning to do with it when we're done with it. And while we are sitting in the cab right now, we might just start here. So the first things we want to do is definitely raise the roof by about like 15 to 20 centimeters, I think, maybe 20. And we're not 100% sure how we're going to do it, and I have some ideas. You can also buy a roof raise kit, but they charge ridiculous amount of money for that, and yeah, that is just not really in the budget. The other thing we're definitely going to change at some point are the seats. We definitely want to keep 3 seats, but the passenger and the driver's seat is going to be an air ride seat, and we're just going to have a bench seat, like a fold down seat here, which we also can use as a table when we're traveling. So the other things are the windows here are going to go, so they're going to go and we're going to remove them, and there's then like a crawl through for in the box, like in the habitat later on. That is the plan. It's also a thing we have to have a look how we're going to do that. I'm not too sure yet, but we're gonna make it work somehow. Otherwise, there's not much we're going to change in here. I'm gonna show you around. But all the rest here is pretty much just normal ex-army stuff, forward drive. We changed that already to a key which you can remove. We actually had, I have the old one here. We already had a lock where you could remove the key from. Oh no, couldn't you? Can you hold that? We could remove our key, but usually they're stuck in there, and when they come from the army you can't remove them. But ours we could, but the thing was the door locks and everything wasn't working with it, so there's no point. So we bought a whole new set for it and made sure everything is the same key, and yeah, we can lock the truck up. So yeah, that is pretty much the first thing we did. And then obviously we're going to like soundproof all the bottom, like all the roof, everything is going to be car builders inside. We also took the covers off the doors so far. Yeah, we're also doing the rust protection and like a few rusty spots in there, so which have to be cleaned up. But yeah, that is pretty much all what is going on here in the cab. Not much else. A few more gauges we're going to get, like engine temperature, water temperature, exhaust gas temperature, all these kind of stuff. Boost gauge we're going to get. Yeah, but all the rest is probably going to stay like it is. You want to say something?
No.
You want to say something, little boy? The only con side on raising the roof is we're going to get rid of our roof hedge. I mean, you see that there's a rust hole in it. It's starting to rust there as well. So it is just too much effort to remove that and put it in the new roof. And then, you know, they're also common to leak. Ours doesn't leak, but it is definitely rusted through. So it's not leaking, but why is it rusted through? I don't know. Maybe it does leak. We don't know. Well, that's gonna be removed and we're gonna get some kind of roof rack situation at the top. So, and now we're just going outside and show you the outside. Alright, we're outside now and let's start with the winch. What do you reckon? No, let's not start with the winch. Okay, we do that later on. Let's come to the side and we show you what we've done so far already. We changed the tires. These are 395s by 85 by 20s. So they come with, we bought them from Mog Central rims. We did that like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, they're great so far. We took them off-road already, pretty aggressive tire and on full beadlock rims, so which is cool. So that means we can also run zero pressure in them. That one is the spare tire. We still have to get that in here somehow. We're not too sure how we're going to do that yet. That is where the old tire was, but we're definitely going to have to do some modifications on that. So we're gonna get that back in here, because a lot of people put them like on the roof of the cab or like hanging them on the rear of the box, and I really don't want to do that because it is such a heavy tire. It's like nearly 250 kilos, I think. When you put air in them, they're a bit lighter. I don't know. So yeah, that is definitely something. I definitely want to get it back in there. They're like kind of tucked in out of the way. Yeah. So and these are the standard toolboxes from the army. Let's see what is in that one. Oh yeah, there's a bolt coming out of it already. All right, they come with bolts, a few pieces of timber. These are the wrenches to change the tires, which these are absolutely useless now for us because they change the tires. So if someone wants them, send us a message. What else? There's just these triangle things, and they come with timber blocks, and there's a huge steel plate here that is to put the jack on. Yeah, that's definitely something we're gonna keep. We're going to remove these toolboxes and we're going to change them all up, and I want bigger ones, I want better ones, and I want them to have seals on them. These are all pretty up, and yeah, let's see what's in that one. Nothing. There's usually a wedge in here, which is at the back at the moment because we took the spare wheel down and I needed it, but there's more of these, which is good. And otherwise, yeah, if someone wants these toolboxes, send us a message because we're definitely going to get rid of them. Yeah, so rear tire. So also, like if someone wants that bracket here, that is where they put the tools back on the army, like the shovel and the axe and everything. If someone wants to have that bracket, let us know. We're gonna get rid of that as well. So the rear of the truck is probably gonna stay like that. No, it's not. Yeah, we're definitely gonna change like the few things down here. We're gonna get a rear winch, and we're gonna get a different tow point like for a normal trailer, because we're also planning on something. We're gonna tow something behind this, but I'm gonna talk about that in a bit. So these lights, everything is gonna go. Everything I want to change everything pretty much. Get new lights. These ones are the infrared military lights, the blackout lights. So that is all military stuff, which we don't need, and they're absolutely useless for us. So they're definitely gonna go. And as you can see at the back, we have a huge wooden box here, and we accidentally bought something. Not accidentally, yeah, it's like half accidentally, half wanted it. Musst du jetzt auch noch hier hochkommen?
Ich muss ja filmen. So much here.
Language. I definitely couldn't find a bigger box. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see what we bought. Wow.
Huge. It's the front part, isn't it?
That is a full front axle assembly.
Where did you get this from?
I bought it on the auction.
Surprise!
Surprise! It was more an accident that I bought it, but I thought it would be a great spare part
For the
Or like
future.
for the future. So yeah, these are, you know, it can happen that they like fail, or like maybe if the diff blows up, or the portal axles, or you need any brake kind of situation. We have that all here. Yeah, so we have a huge spare part in a huge wooden box. Fuck man, we have to leave that in that box here. That's such a nice box. Yeah, so let's go around the corner and have a look what we have here. Double jerry can holder. We're also gonna get rid of them because I'm not planning of carrying a lot of jerry cans. I think it is everything that is a bit unhandy, you know, and for what? For what? So we're gonna have a big fuel tank, and I think we don't going to need them. Over here, the old exhaust is definitely gonna go very soon, I hope. Yeah, it's definitely not in the budget right now, but we are planning on a new exhaust. But yeah, everything is extremely expensive. The old military tank, or like the standard tank, I think it has 160, 180 liters or something. Which is absolutely not going to be enough for what we want to do with the truck. So we're going to get rid of that. If someone wants it, again, let me know. I just had a look today at a tank from an old Scania. So that would fit perfectly in here. So it's going to be 450 liters of fuel. We're going to change that to a bigger one. That is the old battery box. We're also going to remove that and move that under here. I'm going to build like a custom step with the batteries inside of that. And yeah, you can also buy heaps of them already like made for the Unimog, but that is just not in the budget for. I cannot pay like $2,000-3,000 for a bit of folded sheet metal. Sorry. Yeah, I have to do that myself as well. And now we're gonna go at the front to the winch. That is a PDO military winch. They are still actually building them like that in Germany. So they're made in Germany. It definitely has to go, unfortunately. We're going to remove that winch and we're going to sell that because very soon we are putting in an overdrive. So everyone who owns a Unimog knows that they only go like 80-85 k's an hour full speed. So, and that is just a huge problem when you travel like far distance. So yeah, we are definitely planning on doing some power upgrades as well, because they are built tough, these engines. The whole Unimog is built extremely tough, and that engine definitely can handle a lot more power than we have right now. I think they have like 160-180 horsepower, which is absolutely not true. So that is probably 50 or like 60-70 horsepower at the rear axle, which is absolutely not enough what we wanted to do with it. So that is why we are definitely going to get a new exhaust, get a new turbo kit. We're maybe getting a new fuel pump as well. Yeah, these are the things we are planning to do, and that should give us around maybe 250 horsepower. That will be amazing. So, and with the overdrive, it will definitely go 100 k's an hour, and it also brings our RPM down. That means we're gonna save some fuel. So yeah, as you've seen in previous videos, we changed the radiator out already to full aluminium Brown Bear components radiator. So they make them custom made to order, and that thing is absolutely amazing. So we took it off-road and also on the highway, even uphill, full speed, and that thing was just delivering constantly. We had not a problem at all. With the old one, we also had problems. There was like a small leak in it, but it had overheating issues with it, and as soon as you went up a hill, the temperature got too high, so you had to back down a bit. But with that one, it is absolutely like a dream. It's perfect. So I'm very glad that we did that. What are the plans for the Morg? We're definitely going to do a color change. So we haven't decided on what we should get. We've seen a few Morgs already, and with different colors. So, and I kind of like darker colors, but also I've seen like people have that already, and I like stuff what is like unique, and I like a lot of custom made stuff. So I'm not too sure what are we going to do with the color yet, but stay tuned. We're going to make that decision very soon, because as soon as we raise the roof, as soon as we've done that, we're going to paint the whole cab and the chassis. So the chassis, everything below the tray and below the cab, I wanted to keep it black, and the rest is going to be something else. I'm not too sure what we're going to get yet. Easy. that was easier than I thought.
Yeah, me too.
That's right. Alright, and yeah, we're gonna talk about what are the plans for the Unimog actually, or what do we want to do with it when it is done. We planned that Unimog so that we can live out of that thing full time. So that is also a thing. I'm from Germany and I don't like to cut corners. So we are not going to cut any corners on that build. We're gonna load the whole thing up. We're going to get an overdrive, we're going to get a new turbo, we're going to get a new exhaust, new radiator, new tires, fucking everything you can imagine. We're going to do a full restoration of it. There's going to be no rust on it. There's going to be a cab lift, and we're going to build the whole habitat at the back ourselves. So that is pretty much the plan. I want to, for the box itself, I wanted to have like a lot of water. I want to have heaps of power, like battery power, heaps of solar. So I want to be off grid with that truck for at least like say a month. We can stay away from people if we wanted to. So I want it to be reliable, and yeah, I just don't want to cut any corners with that build, and that's why it takes maybe a bit more time, a bit more planning, and also a bit more money in the beginning, but we're planning to live full time out of that thing. So now is the time to do it. So I don't want to start like on the box now, because that is way too early. I wanted to do a full respray for the chassis and all these kind of things, you know. So yeah, you're definitely going to see that in the future videos, what we're going to do. But yeah, we also have big plans, because we actually want to tow a trailer, and we're going to show you in a second what are we going to put on that trailer. Let's go over there. All right, we're inside the shed, and that is our Jetski. So we are planning of building a toy holder actually. So I bought that Jetski no, like a year ago. It's a 2023 model Cedar Fish Pro. So we're definitely going to do a lot of fishing, a lot of exploring. I always wanted to have some kind of vessel to explore the waterways, because I've done a few road trips, and the only thing that was always missing is like some sort of vessel, so you can actually go explore the mangroves, explore the ocean, explore the bays and all these kind of things, rivers, whatever. And I was thinking about a boat the whole time, but a boat is a huge thing, you know. A boat is just big, it is bulky. Yes, you can buy a tinny. Of course, you know, they're smaller and lightweight, you're easy to launch by yourself as well. But then also you can't cover that much ground in the tinny as you can do in that thing. For example, that thing goes 90 k's an hour over the water, and is an absolute beast. So fishing as well, it has sonar, it has GPS on it, so you can really go off grid with that, even in the water. So that's why I bought that a few years back. It is a bit dusty at the moment and a bit dirty, because it is just stored here over winter. Yes, it's winter, it's cold, so we can't really take it out. You can, but you're not getting really wet on them, because yeah, they're built so well. So, and yeah, that's why we're definitely going to take that with us. And the plan is also to have maybe 2 motorbikes on the trailer as well. So if we have some small things to do, or like we wanted to do, have a bit of fun in the forest or something, we can have that as well. And then I'm going to build that trailer so that the jet skis at the back and the motorbikes like at the front. So that is the plan for that. So there's definitely more content coming about this jet ski, and I want to go fishing. It's full kitted out for fishing. It has a 50-liter esky at the back and live valve pump. You call it, it has it. So that's what we're going to do. And also we wanted to do like I said, a bit more fishing, and we wanted to be sustainable. We also want to do, I want to get into free diving and spear fishing, these kind of things. So that is definitely, yeah, the plan. And a good thing is that that's at Jetski here, you not only can go fishing or like have fun with the ski, you can like do wakeboarding from it and or like tow the tube behind it, which is like a lot of fun. So it is so versatile. That is why I bought that one, and yeah, we're very keen to see what that thing is capable of in the future. And as you see, our Mog doesn't have the tarp on it at the back, yeah? So, and we actually picked it up like that, but we have the tarp on the tray. I want to show you real quick. We have the tarp laying here. You can see that. And we never put it on so far, but we are actually going to put it on right now. So let's see, we're going to show you how it looks. And hopefully it's fine. That tarp is also for sale.
I think it's enough. Yeah, we're good. Where? A frog! Oh my god!
Look at this. Look what we found. Sorry mate, to destroy your home.
Oh no. Oh fuck.
Much harder than I thought. It's just a temporary solution. We just we don't have really a way to get that the front axle assembly down. So that means we just put a tarp on so to protect it from rain and the elements. And I also wanted to see the truck with the tarp on because we haven't seen that yet. So that's what we're going to do with the guards, because with the new tires they're a bit wider now, so they have a different offset, so a wider offset, so that means they stick out a little bit. And I think that one here is a very cheap and easy solution to make the guards just a tiny bit wider, and it's also, I think it's quite good for like protection. So the guard is actually not sticking out too far, like when you go to the bush, and so it's not going to get caught on anything. So we're just going to put that rubber on here, which is kind of made for it. See the shape of it? So that's actually what we're going to do. Put that on here. So I think it looks quite cool. So as soon as that's all painted, I'm gonna put these on and that's it. So we don't have to weld anything into them or like cut them or do like major changes to it. Fold straight onto these, and that's pretty much it. So we still have to figure out a way, because the tire, and you come over here and have a look, the tire is rubbing on the guard when you like steer it and you turn it. So the option is to like bend that open a bit, or the other option is to raise the cap. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that, because there's like a lot of work involved again and money involved again. Gotta figure something out. I haven't had a proper look into it yet, so I'm maybe gonna do that tonight and have a look what to do and what the best is. So we're gonna keep you updated on that next week. Look at that. These are going to be the new lights. Steady lights, 7-inch lights. So we're going to have 2 of them in here, like one here and one there. So obviously going to get rid of that mesh here, and probably also going to get rid of that, so that it's actually, the hole for the light is actually much wider than that. So we're going to take that out, so we have a bit more room for these big ones. And I have to make a bracket up for it and everything, but that should be very easy, because I bought these things, don't tell anyone, from Temu, and they're cheap as hell. They're like 4 of them, I think it's like $30 or something, and yeah, they're perfectly fitting into these lights and they're just made for it. So I'm gonna make a bracket what holds these in place, so and then we can have 2 on each side. So same for the other side obviously. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure what kind of lights these are, but we're gonna put it into the screen somewhere there, and we're gonna let you know which lights are these. So, and they're gonna be sick. They're gonna love them.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more content like this. Stay tuned for our next video, and until then, take care and have a wonderful time.